I'm Lydia Stazen. I'm currently a co-chair of the UN NGO Working Group to End Homelessness, and I am the executive director of the Institute of Global Homelessness.
I'm Marianne D'Antuono. I'm the NGO representative for the AIC International at the UN. I'm also, in addition to being a part of the Working Group to End Homelessness, I also serve on the executive committee for NGO CSACTE.
I am Teresa Koturan, a Sister of Charity of Nazareth, Kentucky, working as the NGO representative for Sisters of Charity Federation. Sisters of Charity Federation is a coalition of 14 congregations who follow the Vincentian charism of charity. As a member of the Vincentian NGOs at the UN, I was part of the group who initiated advocacy to end homelessness in 2017, which led to the formation of the Working Group to End Homelessness. I hold no position in the working group, but I am active member of the working group through subcommittees.
My name is Cecily Kern. I represent Mercy International Association, and I'm a member of the Working Group to End Homelessness, and I am also on the executive committee of the NGO Committee on Migration.
Working Group to End Homelessness is a group of organizations that all have a shared interest in reducing and ending homelessness around the world, and this group has come together to advocate, particularly at the United Nations, for better policies, programs, and practices to do exactly that, to address homelessness.
The Working Group to End Homelessness is a group of very committed, mostly accredited NGOs at the United Nations who are interested in this topic and advancing the elimination of homelessness globally. This working group came together primarily through the efforts of the Vincentian family at the UN, who decided back in 2017 to focus on this topic. The Vincentian family is committed to working against poverty throughout the world to help poor people who are suffering from illness or poverty or whatever, to kind of bring some care and concern to them and to lift up their profile. And this particular group kind of corralled a group of people who work at the UN to say homelessness is nowhere in the Sustainable Development Goals. We have failed. It did not make it into any of the indicators, into any of the description of what the goal achievement would be all about. And yet it's very much connected to poverty. It's very much connected to education. It's connected to livelihoods. It's connected to gender equality. And all of the Sustainable Development Goals really touch on this issue. So without lifting up this issue, without addressing this issue as an issue, many of those goals could never be achieved. So seeing that deficit in Agenda 2030, we came together, we said, what can we do to bring this issue forward and raise awareness about it at the UN, bring it to the attention of the member states, and try to begin to work to eliminate homelessness globally.
I see the Working Group to End Homelessness as a group of global NGOs who are passionate to advocate for the elimination of homelessness at the global level through advocacy at the UN.
The Working Group to End Homelessness is a coalition of organizations who advocate at the UN for the human right to adequate housing for all, and we work to promote policies and programs to end homelessness so that everyone can live in dignity and realize their full human rights. And I appreciate how the Working Group to End Homelessness involves collaboration between ECOSOC accredited NGOs who work directly with UN member states and UN agencies to promote these policies, but also partnerships with people with lived experience of homelessness and housing insecurity who can share their lived expertise and their recommendations.